Welcome to day 6. And I can definitely say day 6 because I uploaded part 1 of this Haunted Tents Twisted Christmas setup. So I was able to count the days. So yesterday was day 5. Okay, definitely. We're out in the shop. Got the shop for the most part cleaned up. I have a pile of wood there and those that are Halloween related that need to get put away. And I started sorting through my buckets down there. They have all my fasteners and stuff in them. I got one bucket done. Those are all skin panels, the decorative panels that go on the wall. Those are the fasteners to it. And I had this bucket I had to get into yesterday because I needed some screws. All just miscellaneous fasteners, washers and stuff that need to be sorted out and put away yet. I've been doing that in the evening. We also, you notice over here, a bunch of broken skeletons. Those are going to be our first project. We got to go through and get parts off of them that we can use and what have you. Because I've got others in the house that are missing an arm or missing a leg or missing a head or what have you. It's going to be coming from those. And then the parts I don't need or can't use will be going in the trash. That project's going to be about a week or two. I got to get the fasteners and several other things taken care of first. But the reason why we're out here today, as far as the Christmas display, are these. These are all my different pillars. And we got 4, 5, 6, we got 7 of them. And you notice they're all different sizes. The 4 tall ones we used on the mausoleum to hold up the entrance and exit arches. I need to go through, break those down, and take, here's one segment of it. That top section there on all 4 of them need to come out. Then I'm going to go through and add the sections I take out to these smaller pillars, 2 of them, to get them so they'll be the same height as the tall ones. And this one here should only get 1 section. And then we got to move them out in the front yard and get them installed because they're part of the Christmas display. So that's what I'm working on today. We're going to get these out and installed and then just kind of go from there. Okay guys, it's going on about 3:30, quarter to 4. I'm to the point now where I need to bring another tub out. I only got 2 tubs full of lights left to put up. But I think I'm going to call it quits. I've either got work in the shop to do or I need to get on the computer and get the video footage for the projection screens put together. So I'm not sure which I am going to do. But as far as work out here today, got a couple of things accomplished. One, we redid the choir. They're all grouped up together now. So we got those moved. And then the guy holding the garland over here, we got him moved. And then I spent the rest of the day working on these guys. Got the pillars in, got 5 new skeletons put in, and they're holding the flame pots, which we'll have active when the display is active. And we got the bench placed. Now the next tub I bring out has lights for the bench, and then there's 2 skeletons that sit on those. Oh, we also got the pillar for the little cat, Morgan's cat. And that tub has lights for this in it. It also has lights for that bench and the wrought iron pole and a couple of other things. So we're going to get that stuff, get that tub out here, and we'll get started on that. Probably have it done tomorrow. Get the skeletons out. Then starting to bring out all the ornaments. I've got a blow mold Santa and a Frosty, a sleigh, a bunch of packages, the little kitty that goes on the pole. Excuse me. You know, little things like that we can start doing. Most of the big stuff is done. I still have the 3 skeleton elves to bring out yet, which will go in probably in this area here. You know, I still have that to do, but we're getting there. So, but anyway, we're done with day 6. Stay tuned for day 7. Welcome to day 7 of the setup on the Haunted Tents Twisted Christmas. Showed you that yesterday. That was the major one that we got done. We also got the pillar in. I just got done getting the lights on it. Running into a problem. The barrel of the pillar has a net light wrapped around it. It's working. This little platform here, Morgan's kitty sits on. These lights are not working. So I'm missing a bulb somewhere on there, or I've got too many bulbs burned out and it's not coming on because of that fact. And I don't sit here and feel like testing it. So what I'm going to do because I have to figure out what I'm going to do with it before I attach the kitty, because the kitty covers the lights a little bit up here. I'm either just going to take this whoop-de-doo off and go without it, or I'll have to check in the, I got a tub of extra lights, and I'll check in that and see if I have another multicolored string in there, and if I do, I can just switch it out, which won't take long. I'm going to do that later. As you can tell, I've been out here for a while. Actually started in the backyard blowing leaves. Morgan's out raking them up now. We had them in the gardens and everything else. But I brought another tub out and we're working on this tub. And it's got lights for several different things. Let's see, it says bench, pole, bush, and caterpillar. And I was just working on caterpillar. I think it also has the lights for the arch that goes here. I have not found those lights yet. Hence is why the arch is not put up. But anyway, we're going to be working on this tub and seeing where we can get to today. Alright, end of the day. It's 4 o'clock or so, maybe a little after. We got a lot accomplished today. That one tub I brought out had the lights for the arch in it, so we got the arch in, the lights for that bench, and then we got the skellies in. We had the lights for the pole, along with that little ribbon with a bell in it. That belonged to my wife's mother, so that's in the display. We had the lights for the bush in, so we got those out and in. And then out here, I've actually got my 3 big blow-ups running. Needed that to get spacing in. We put, after we got done with the tub, we started bringing out some of the little shit. And I got Frosty in there in front of Santa. And then the deer is something else that belonged to my wife's mom. We put that with the sleigh. So that's in. We got the lights on that bench. We put the packages and skeletons there. We got the packages in underneath the tree back there. The red and the blue light up. The strand on the green package are not lighting up. And this year, I am not fucking with lights. I know last year I spent hours going through fixing lights. I'm not doing it this year. I just don't have the mindset. But we got that done. We got the penguin family in. I kind of broke them up. We got mom and dad. And then we put the slide in the back. And the slide and mom are lighting up. The lights in dad need to be replaced. Again, I'm not doing it this year. We also got the kitty in. And the lights on its pillar. Now, as far as what's left to do, like the frosty blow mold over here with Santa. I have a Santa blow mold, the same size. It's going to go in probably in here somewhere. I like the idea of having it right in this area. We've got the 3 skeleton elves with their packages to put in, and they're going to go in back here in this area somewhere. I've got 2 candles that go by the arch that light up that say Noel on them. Those will get put in tomorrow as well. Let's see, Santa, the packages with the elves, and that. Okay, and then that will leave, once I get all those done, I've got 1 more tub to bring out, and that's for the fence line. Actually, I got 2 more tubs to bring out, and they're all for the fence line. My big tub has garland and lights and the candle, or the candy canes that go along the fence, and that takes a while to get all that put in. And then I have some wreaths that we hang on the poles. Those have got to get put in. And then the only other thing I'll have to do is some specialty lighting. I have 2 lights that go in to highlight the conductor and the choir. I've got another specialty light that will come in and will probably point at the guys on the bench. And then I need to put 2 floods in to highlight Tiny back there. I'll use some of my LED lighting for that. So, but you know, that's basically all we've got left. Then it's just wiring and stuff. Now, I don't know what the date is. It's Saturday after Thanksgiving. I'm hoping to have, good morning. I think it's build day 7 or 8, one of the two, probably 8. Sorry about last night's footage. The battery crapped out on my camera. My camera and the battery I had in it doesn't like the cold. And I was sitting there this morning thinking, while I was waking up and waiting for the sun to come out, I have another battery for this camera. So I went and grabbed it and put it in, and it was dead as a doornail because it's been sitting for over a year. So I got to charging. I've got just over an hour's worth of battery life for today. I'll have to plug the camera in tonight to get it to charge up. But as far as the display goes, we are not doing too bad. We are almost done getting everything out. Today we're going to start with, here on the arches, I have 2 blow mold candles that I need to get put in, which won't take long. And then out here at the display, I have a blow mold Santa that needs to get set up, which is going to go in right here in this area. And then over here I have 3 skeleton elves that need to go in along with their packaging. And I'm either going to put them in here or move them back over there. I'm thinking about maybe putting them here, but I got to get those in. Once those items are in, that will leave us the fence line. On the outside of the fence, I've got lights I do a zigzag pattern with, some garland, some wreaths, and some candy canes that go down along the front. And those take a while. I've also got 4 Santa hats left. And 2 of them for the bench up on the porch, the other 2 for these guys here. Keep tripping over cords for the blow-ups. I gotta get those in, and I'm gonna need to buy 5 more Santa hats for those guys back there, which we'll do tomorrow, aka Monday. And it doesn't look right. Put it there, I can block his face. I'm not worried about it. But anyway, after I get those 2 tubs done with the fence line, get the Santa hats in, the only other thing I have left to do is the projectors, which I cannot do until tonight. One of the projectors goes here and shines up, and I gotta get the projector out tonight and see right where I need to attach it at back here so it fills the screen. And I need to do the same thing with that one. And what I'll probably do is bring a can of spray paint out tonight with the projector, and I'll plug the projector in, find the spot where it needs to go, and I'll put an X on the ground here. So tomorrow I can just drive the stake in and get the projector box mounted and get the projectors in tomorrow. Now, as of tomorrow, we've got errands in the morning. I've got errands in the afternoon. I do not know how much time we are going to have. And Kaylee is sitting there staring at me, wiggling her tail. Huh? Are you wiggling your tail? But tomorrow should be when I get out here and we start wiring this all up. I won't get it done tomorrow with all the errands, so I'll get done on Tuesday, which means the display should go on Wednesday. I'm hoping. I am hoping. But right now, Kaylee's restless. So I need to go get my tools, and we're going to get going out here and see where we can get. Okay, guys. I'm about ready. It's going on a little after 11. I'm going to go in and get some breakfast. I'm getting hungry finally. But we got the blow mold candles in. And then we'll take you around the front out here. We got Kaylee out here helping out. And Sue's out here fluffing trees for me. We got the blow mold Santa in. We just got done doing 2 Christmas trees. That one there and that one there. And we decided to move the penguin family to there. And we got the elves in. And then we went through and we got the Santa hats, both on the guys on that bench and the one up there on the front porch, which you really can't see from this distance, and I don't feel like zooming it in. Now, we are done with ornaments on the inside. So Ann's going to do, she has some Christmas tree ornaments to go on the bushes and stuff. She's going to do that here in a bit, or either later today or tomorrow. When it depends on how long it takes me to get the fence done, because some of them go on the fence. But I have one tub in the house that has the lights, the garland, the candy canes, as well as the net lights for the barrels. We're going to bring that out here. We're going to start getting that stuff in. I also have one other tub that has the wreaths that go on all the fence posts. I'm going to need to get that out here over the entrance going in. I'm going to put another section, a small section of fence to kind of close that up a bit. I don't want such a wide opening. In fact, that's probably going to have to go in before I do this part, do the lights on the fence. I'm not sure how far the lights are going to stretch. They stretch differently every year because we reconfigure the fence differently every year. So, but we got that to do, and now I've got 5 specialty lights I need to put in for the choir, Tiny, and the guys on the bench over there by the pillar. So we're getting down to the end of it. So hoping by this time, or by tomorrow evening, we'll have everything installed, including the projectors. And then we can start wiring on Tuesday. Okay, it's going on about 4 o'clock, 3:30, 4 o'clock. I'm calling it quits for the day. We are so close to wiring. I've been working on the fence line. Got the zigzag with the wreath, with the garland and the lights on it. Got the rain lights on, or icicle lights, excuse me. The wreaths are done. Got the net lights done on the barrels. We got the blow mold Santa, the little trees, the skelly elves with the packages in, Santa hats in. I still need 5 Santa hats, so we're going to pick those up tomorrow, hopefully, as one of our errands in the morning. Sue Ann's been out here, and like on that bush there, she's got ornaments on all the bushes. So that's all good to go. She's going to come out tomorrow and get the ornaments on the wreath. She has a few that she puts on there. And I got my last section of fence on, and that's not going to get anything on it. You really don't notice it anyway at night. Now I left a 1-foot gap here, or just over a foot gap. That way if something happens, I can get in there and get to it without having to take the fence down or crawl over the bush. Oh, and we got the blow mold candles up too. So we got a lot accomplished. Now what I have left to do is not going to take long. I've got to get the candy canes in that run along the fence on the ground. Those will take a little bit to do. They always do, just because I got to get my spacing figured out. I got to get the projectors in, and we are going to come out here tonight and test the projectors. Get them all tested out. That way I can mark their location. And I got a can of gold spray paint there. Once I get my location figured out, I'll just put X on the ground, and tomorrow I can drive the stake and get the stand and stuff in for them. And I got 5 specialty lights. One that points at the choir, one that points at the conductor, and then we have another one over on that bench over there to highlight those 2 skeletons, and then 2 floods for the for Tiny, the 12-foot skelly over there. And then that's it. Then we're into wiring this beast up, and it takes almost all day, all of one day to wire this thing up. We've got a crap ton of errands both tomorrow morning and tomorrow afternoon. I don't know what my time is going to be like. We'll probably get the, I'm hoping to get the, at least get the last of the stuff in tomorrow, and then Tuesday get out here and start wiring. Hoping. Whether we make it that far or not, that's another story. Stay tuned for tomorrow. Okay, we're out here in the display. It's going on 1 o'clock. Been busy all morning. We left, God, about 8:30, 9 o'clock this morning to start our errands. We're just getting home, and I'm just getting out here. I haven't even had breakfast yet. I've got about an hour and a half to 2 hours to work on the display today. And this is all I have left. Now, that black tub has our first project. We're starting off where we finished. Candy canes. It's a fence tub, and the candy canes go around the fencing there. Then I've got a basket here that has projectors and speakers for them, as well as the miscellaneous lights. We'll get started putting those in too. I'm hoping to get it all in today. Weather has not cooperating. Got a little bit of a blue sky up and over there, but there's a storm system coming in, and it's already been spitting snow off and on today. So it's, clouds pass over. So I have a feeling we're going to be getting some snow tonight. So I want to try to get everything in I can. Cross our fingers and hope. But I'm going to get to work on whatever day this is for the setup. Okay, we made a little bit of ways. About 3:15. I gotta quit. Suanne's doctor's appointment's coming up. But in the time I was out here, we got the candy canes in, plugged them in and tested them after I put them in. And every one of them works except for one strand. There's 4 strands of 10 candy canes. That's what each strand is, so there's 40 candy canes. I've got 10 of them on one strand, but the whole strand's dead. I've either blown a fuse, or there's more than 2 light bulbs out somewhere in that strand. So with that, Papa Penguin over there, that guy, and there's a green package underneath a tree, are not working. Everything else is working. As to Papa Penguin and the package, I'm not going to worry about them. They just go as is. The candy canes, if I have the energy, I might come out and screw with it. If not, it'll just stay a dead, and it'll be a daytime display item. But all the rest of it works. But we got those in. Those took up most of the time. I went and got the projector stands in, both of them. The projectors are in there. This is the only one that's totally wired up. I still got to get the other one wired up. It's memory stick in, and it's speakers. I got all the specialty lighting. That one right there. I brought out 3 of them. I needed 4. So I got to bring one more of those out. Other than that, they're done. I can do those first thing tomorrow morning. Okay, last day of the setup vlog. And I forgot to grab the camera before I came out, but it didn't make much of a difference. The far projector over there, we got its speakers in. We got the lights in around tiny. I got my one specialty light for the Skelly Elves done. Didn't take all that long. Sue is out here putting ornaments on the wreaths and the trees, getting that all finished up, and then she'll be done. And I just ran my first electrical line for the arborvitaes. And I don't even know if it's showing up on camera, but they are on. It's the only thing on out here that's set up to its timer. I just have it in the on phase instead of set to go on at 6. Now it is Tuesday. Oh God. What's the date today? The 29th, Tuesday the 29th. Hoping to get this all wired today because we have a storm front blowing through and it's snowing. I don't know how much we're supposed to get, or if it's going to be going on all day, but I gotta get out here and get this thing wired. We're hoping to we will have the display on and running December 1st through New Year's Eve at midnight. So I know I got a couple days to play around. I know after I get wired, I'll have it turned on in sections. Tonight, I got to come out here and get all the both the projectors focused and aimed and ready to go, and I got a few lights I need to aim, and you know, so I'll do that tonight and tomorrow night. And I got that one string of candy canes out here. I think I am going to unplug, take in the house, and work on tonight and see if I can get them going. And I'll do that tonight and then get them put in tomorrow, and we'll be ready to go. But we're running late. God, are we running late, and the cold temperatures are not helping. But I think that's going to be it for today. Sorry, I was nodding at a guy getting out of his car. He nodded at me, so I nodded back. But that's going to be it for the setup vlogs. You folks have a happy holidays. Hopefully Santa brings you guys everything that you want. And we'll have a look at the display all turned on in a separate video here a little bit later this week. So you guys take care. Thanks for coming along on the wacky ride. Happy holidays all.